Genesis 21 isn't just Isaac's birth, it's the gospel in advance. Isaac is the child of promise, born from a dead womb, just like Christ brings life out of death in his death, burial, and resurrection. And we are born again by the Spirit. At Isaac's weaning feast, a celebration of new life, Christ gives us the greater feast of his body and blood. Ishmael, the son of the flesh, mocked Isaac just like the Romans and Pharisees mocked Christ, because the flesh always persecutes the spirit. Sarah said, "Cast out the bondwoman's son." The Pharisees said the same to God. "We don't want your son here." God told Abraham, "I'll make Ishmael a great nation, but my covenant stays with Isaac." The promise and the Messiah would come through Isaac. Abraham sent Ishmael into the wilderness, a picture of the flesh stepping aside so the promise can live. But God didn't abandon him. He opened Ishmael's eyes to a supernatural well, a resurrection moment, a picture of living water, how we are born again. Ishmael settled in the wilderness like John the Baptist and married an Egyptian, connecting him to the same Egypt from which Christ would later be called. "Out of Egypt I called my son." Then Abraham and Abimelech argued over wells, not knowing the real well of living water would belong to all nations through Isaac's descendant, Ishmael's brother, Christ. Abraham gave the king 7 lambs, a covenant sign that the well was his, foreshadowing the Lamb of God who opens the well to every descendant, whether from Isaac or Ishmael. Paul said, "If you belong to Christ, you are Abraham's seed." Then Abraham planted a tree at Beersheba, a young tree pointing forward to the cross, because Christ passed through that region. On his way to hang on the tree for us, Paul says all of this is the gospel in shadow. The flesh cannot inherit the promise. You must be born of the Spirit. Acts shows that the Spirit birthed a new family through the blood of the Lamb. And Revelation says Christ is returning for the children of promise, those who walk by faith like Abraham, born of the Spirit like Isaac, rescued by water like Ishmael, crying in the wilderness like John, standing by Abraham's wells, sealed by the covenant lamb, and looking to the tree of Calvary, foreshadowed by the tree at Beersheba. Genesis 21 is your story. Born by promise, saved by blood, raised by the Spirit, given living water, called from Egypt, welcomed to Abraham's well, made one family through Christ, marked by the covenant tree, waiting for the King who's coming again. Share this message with someone today.